Hey guys, Kasny here and welcome back to my Twitch stream summary. This one is for the 16th of January. It was 8.5 hours of just the transfer window and we still not finished it. We're only on the 18th of July, so we still haven't finished it. I'll run through, there's a lot to get through. I'll run through the sales first. So I have to go back to last season to look at the June sales. We sold Leonardo Fernandez for a surprise 7.5 million. Considering that I couldn't sell him for any price last summer. He's off to Mexico. Really happy with that. Daniel Podence left for 100k. He had a few injuries and he rapidly declined. Just got rid of him. Elliot Anderson I got £15 million for from West Ham. Franco Orozco, 17. This one was a surprise. 17.5 million for Crystal Palace. He was only worth about 6 million in terms of value. I got 17.5 million. Tyler Morton. Again, another bit of a surprise. He was worth 4 to 5 million guide value. I got 10 million from Leicester. So some nice sales there. Going forward to after the 1st of July. Starting from the bottom. Loaned out Busnich for a small fee and most of his wage. Couldn't sell him. Loaned out Fuentes, the left back, but a much bigger fee and most of his wage. Got rid of Veroli, who was the fourth choice centre back for free. Got rid of Amador for 72k, he was backup left back last year. Kramer, who was first teamer, not last season, but the season before. And then he was a bit of a backup in this last season. 800k, 925k for my goalkeeper. Victor, I got 1.1 million for. Ayari, I got 4 million from Hertha Berlin. Casado, I got 4 million from Elche. Finley Burns, I got 5 million from Almira. I did end up selling Branderode for 6 million to Levante. He wanted a new contract and he wanted to be a starter, and I wasn't really thinking about giving him a starting role. So I sold him for 6 million. And then we sold Arojo, the top goal scorer, for 15 million. Again, that's about double his guard value to Saudi Arabia. So we generated a lot of transfer funds. I think at one point we had over 50 million transfer budget, and that was after I readjusted for wages. In terms of what I've done so far, not a whole lot, to be honest, but some good ones in there. Signed Garby for 4 million for the right-sided advanced playmaker. Right-sided advanced playmaker, good wage, good fee. It was undervalued fee. Some nice solid attributes. Not like a world beater, but I think he'll just do a really good job. And he'll just do a really good job. He's only 24, a lot of good resale on him. Probably a little bit more growth to come into him. So I'll take that. John Baptiste Gorby for 3.8 from DC United. This guy is trained at Braga, so he's trained in country. Ball winning midfielder support. I wanted someone who was good as a ball winning midfielder and also had like some long shots and stuff. A little bit of ball playing ability, passing and long shots. Great, amazing physicals. He'll get around the pitch real quick. Some great stuff here. 14 anticipation, 14 decisions, decent composure, great there. Great in these 4 attributes here. 13 long shots to go with it for when he bangs it outside the box. Great wage, only 15k. Good age, 25 years old. Big matches consistent. Trained in Portugal for the Europa League. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic signing. For 3.8 million. Philippe Ronningen Jorgensen for 2.6 rises to 3.2. This one is for Volante attack. Some decent traits going on there. 1-2s, arrives right in the box. Some really good attributes. 15 composure, 15 anticipation, 14 decisions, 14 off the ball, 14 vision, 14 technique, 14 passing. 14 first touch, 14 agility, some good stamina and fitness. The one slightly weakness is only 12 dribbling and only 12 acceleration, 12 pace. I can probably get away with the pace, but 12 acceleration, 12 dribbling is not great. But I think he makes it up in other areas. There's some high quality stuff going on there. Again, solid wage, resolute. Volante attack, 26 years old, solid age, good consistency and stuff. I'm looking forward to him in that position. 2.6 million for Matthias Isler. This is a new gen. I've not given him a face yet, a proper new gen face yet. This is for one of the backups for advanced forward. 16 dribbling, 16 finishing, 14 passing, 15 technique. Great determination, flair, really quick and agile. Needs a little bit of growth here, but he's got like 4 to 5 star potential, and them attributes are quite quick to grow. Bit of off the balls needed as well. First time shots could come in clutch. Not the greatest personality, realist and then confrontational and volatile, but really good value for money. Super low wage, 5-year deal. Great stuff. Great stuff. He might not be the primary backup for advanced forward. I'm not too sure yet. He might be like backup to backup, and he'll just play like under 23 games for the first. What thing you did I give him? I gave him squad player, and he's got a pathway. In like so many years' time, he might be good enough. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on that one. I've not really fully decided yet, but I had to pick him up for that money. Then Istidor, 2.5 million, another new gen. This guy is for rotation with Garby. 2.5 million, 3.5 star, 4 to 5 potential. He's already got one of the faces. Yeah, natural on that side already. Great work, great technique, passing, vision, flair, determination, decisions, crossing, dribbling, first touch, decent speed going on. Don't really like that long range passes. I might try and get him to unlearn that. But only 18 years old to become trained at club. Looks really, really good. I don't think it'll take very long. I think after one season, he'll be the first teamer, to be honest. He'll be the out and out first teamer. He'll probably end up replacing Garby. But we'll see how it goes. Looks really, really good. Christ Mercoso, 1.2 million from Socho to rise it to 1.4. This is a backup defender. Under 10k wage, low fee. He's better attribute wise. He's better than the first team centre backs from last year. So as a backup, I'm chuffed with that. You could probably do a bit. You could probably play the ball playing defender and the other one. You could probably play both defensive positions. Yeah, I'm chuffed with that one. It'll be really solid. I think it'll be really solid when he's called upon. Joel Bichel. This is my left-sided first choice centre back. 1.2 million, a real bargain. 27, one of the highest earners, 27.5k wage, but he's really good. 6'4", 16 strength, 17 jump reach, 14 heading, little bit of speed about him, dives into tackles, 16 aggression, 14 anticipation, 14 bravery, 13 concentration, 12 decisions, 14 determination, 13, 12, 13 13 tackling, 14 marking, 14 heading, left-footed. Awesome. 26 years old, 15 plus professionalism, consistency. I think he'll be really, really good. He's a huge upgrade on Rocha, who was here last year. If we compare him to Rocha, real quick, just to show you. That was my first choice in that left-sided centre back last year. He was the first choice, and he was the captain. He was the first choice for 3 years, and he was the captain. So that's a huge upgrade. Look at that. Huge upgrade. Much needed. Jubilani Gumede for £1 million from the Kaiser Chiefs. This guy, I am so happy I got this guy. There was loads of big teams after him. This is a new gen, 19-year-old South African new gen. The AMC support role that I play. 4-star, 4 to 5 star potential. I don't know how good he can become. But 16 dribbling, 16 first touch, bit of finishing, bit of long shots, 17 passes, 16 technique, 18 vision, 16 off the ball, 15 teamwork, 13 work rate, 13 flair, 14 decisions, 15 composure, 13 anticipation. He's quick, agile, balance, bit of strength in him because he's only 5'5", and he's probably got loads more growth in him. This guy's a superstar. He's worth 26 to 30 million straight away after paying £1 million for him. Only a 10k wage. I probably will have to give him a new contract after 6 months. He's got a minimum fee of 31.5 million that he locked in. I didn't expect his value to go up to that high. But yeah, there was lots of big teams. PSG, City, Chelsea, Arsenal. They were all after him. So I had to get that deal done quick. He'll be insane, and he'll probably make me a ridiculous amount of money as well. Really looking forward to him. Really looking forward to him. Great name as well. Jefferson Paz for 300k, a backup right wing back, but I'm struggling to get a first teamer, so he might end up being the first teamer. 3-star rises to 3.5. 26 years old, 300k was great value, under 10k wage. He's on a squad player contract. He's quick, great flair, some great concentration, decisions, anticipation, great off the ball positioning, great vision, passing, technique, some okay crossing going on, and okay dribbling there, not too great there. He picked up a bunch of assists in his first couple of friendlies, but they were against really bad teams. Yeah, I got him as backup, but a lot of the first teamers that I've been looking at aren't as good as him, or are a similar quality. So I'm not too sure what to do in that regard just right now. He's on squad player. But I couldn't say no to 300k. I think he'd be really good. I think he'd be really good as a complete wing back. So we'll have to make a decision on that one. Eugene Villarino for 35k. This is just an 18-year-old with some okayish potential. Model citizen. Ball-winning midfielder. I've put him straight on the loan list. He's under £1,000 a week. I couldn't say no for 35k. Even if he never becomes good enough for the first team. I just picked him up. He's picked him up some decent attributes. Let's see how he grows. Same with Alejo Barrero. Free. This guy was like on an amateur contract. Resolute, so he's got a great personality. Not amazing in terms of the potential wise, but some solid starting attributes, solid physicals for 18 years old. Good basis here, work rates and stuff here. Just picked him up completely free, under £1,000 a week again. Pick him up, loan him out, and maybe sell him on for a couple of million in the future if he doesn't become good enough. Just low risk signings. And then Andre Santos, the Chelsea Brazilian lad, the centre midfielder. But there's a twist. I am signing him on a free to play inverted left wing back. I'm going to try and reinvent him as an inverted left wing back. I think he's got the attributes for it. Well, he definitely has the attributes for it. He's quick and strong. He's got a little bit of aerial ability. He's got great off the ball and positioning. Bit of flair, solid attributes here. 14s and 13s here. Just solid all round here. He's got great tackling, great marking, great amazing passing, great technique. He's comfortable on the ball with the dribbling part of it. 13 dribbling, 15 agility, 14 strength. He can, very press resistant. 14 first touch, 11 finishing, 13 long shots. The inverted wing back in my tactic does take some long shots as well. So his attributes are perfect. If he was like accomplished or competent as left back, I'd be really hyped. So I'm just going to try and train him up there. Even his traits are good. For the way I play, comes deep to get ball, 1-2s, long range passes, outside of foot because he's only 1-footed. I'm going to train up that foot. Killer balls often. He's perfect for that inverted wing back. The way I play it is that he's on his own when he gets the ball. Yes, there's the AMCs there, but he needs to be really comfortable. He kind of needs to be the attributes of a defensive midfielder, really. He needs the attributes of like a complete defensive midfielder. So I'm going to try it. If it fails, I can always move him to Volante attack because he's perfect for that as well. I can always move him to Volante attack and sign someone different if it fails. But I'm thinking it might not fail. I'm thinking it might be a big success. I think it'll be really, really good. Just the way that this tactic plays. So, yeah, that one's interesting. I beat off some Saudi teams to sign him as well, which was really good. He was on a free. So, I'm really happy about that. And there's some growth in him as well, which would help in terms of putting that, because that's an attribute basically. Each position is an attribute. So I need to train that up to 20 or 19 or something. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And that's all I've done so far. In terms of the transfer centre, I've delayed this Lund Jensen deal. I don't think I want to get him. It's like a 20k wage, or what was it? 17.5k wage, and he's just going to be a squad player. I'm not think I'm going to cancel that. I'm on the verge of cancelling that. It's a really good price for like 750k, but I can't pay that wage for a backup centre back right now. So I think I'll probably cancel that one. Vital, this is for the right-sided ball-playing defender. I missed out on my first choice that I wanted to sign. This guy's Portuguese, so he's trained in country. Ball-playing defender. 6'2", 15 jump and reach, pretty quick and agile, which is good. Lacks a little bit on the strength. I wish that was like a 14. Lacks a bit on the head. I wish that was a 13 or 14, to be honest. But 14 anticipation, 15 bravery, 16 concentration, 13 decisions. Good leadership as well, potential captain, especially given he's Portuguese. Good vision, teamwork, positioning going on there. Marks opponents tightly. Does not dive into tackles with 11 aggression and 12 tackling, but that's fine. 13 passing to go with the vision and stuff. 15 marking with the marks opponents tightly with the high concentration. 4-star player. £6 million, 27 years old, 20k wage. I think he'd be great. He's not as perfect as the one that I wanted, that I missed out on. I should have gave him a bit of a higher wage. I forgot who it was now. The one that I missed out on. I don't think it'll be here. I don't think it's going to be here. I forgot his name now. Yeah, there was another one that I missed out on, sadly. But yeah, trained in Portugal as well, so that means that I don't, because the idea was to get like the best first team I could and then some backups as the homegrown. But if there can be first teamers that are homegrown, that's perfect. I can get backups that are like just really good attributes then. There is other clubs wanted, so I'm hoping he just agrees real quick before they put bids in. I don't want to miss out on another one. But yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Dave House, this is the other one with the right back situation. If I move the Colombian to a first choice right back, for some Paz, and then I've got Manso I've still got Manso around as a backup, club legend. I could get a youngster. He's 1.5 million, 18 years old, 2.5-star, 4 to 5-star potential. Some great pros there. Really quick, some solid mentals to start with. He needs his technicals to go up, but he's got 9 or higher in everything that I need. So maybe he could be a backup with Manso, you know what I mean, and play a little bit of first team football and develop. That's an option, but I've got to be convinced that Paz can be the first teamer. But I do like him for 1.5 million, 6k wage. I think it's a fringe player contract. Yeah, I've got to make a decision on that one. in the stream later today. And then first striker for advanced forward, Elias Santini. 7.5 million rises to 10, 25k wage, 21 years old. He's not a new gen, he's a player from the start of the game. Very consistent performer, really good adaptability. 4-star player. Super quick, loads of strength as well. Which would be great to, again, for holding off defenders and stuff. 16 dribbling, 13 finishing, 16 first touch, 15 passing, 14 technique. Some nice stuff there. Little bit of technical heading and long shots. This position, the advanced forward for me, does take a lot of crosses. So he's only got 7 crossing, which is a bit of a downer. This isn't too great either. The work rate, teamwork. Off the ball 16 is good. That's good. Decisions could be a little higher, but he's got 15 composure, 14 anticipation, and he's a bit aggressive as well. I missed out on the 2 first choices that I wanted. Akinyola was on a free, and I didn't fully commit to sign him, and I couldn't get Akinyola. He went to Qatar, I think, and the other one was Nicholas Trizoldi, who I really liked on FM23. He chose a different team. I can't remember who it was, Stuttgart or something. I can't remember. He chose them instead of me. So, yeah, I've got to try and get this one through the door. He's only had 3 years of first team football, so there might be a little bit more growth left that's not really being shown, which would be nice. But if he joins, I'm looking forward to him. As the advanced forward. So the squad right now looks like this. There's still a lot to get. I still haven't got a goalkeeper. I missed out on 2 goalkeepers that I wanted. So I'm scouting a bunch of goalkeepers. There's loads of backups that I need. Backup for left back. I need a 4th centre back. I need backup for ball with a midfielder. I need backup for Volante attack. I need backup for the AMC. This in terms of the poacher position, Rabenstein is the first teamer now, after his great performance in the second half of last season. And I've kept Sleggers around, because Sleggers isn't really worth much as the backup. I might get another option in case I decide Sleggers isn't good enough. Maybe I'll loan Sleggers out and sign another backup option. But that's later on in the transfer window. That's after the season starts. I've got to make sure that I've got players for 2 players for every position first. So yeah, I like what I've signed so far, but I've got there's still a lot to sign. There's still a lot to sign. I don't know how many, maybe like 8 or 9 players. There's still a lot to pick up. So yeah, that's the transfers, and that's the squad so far. In terms of what's left on the finances, I've got 37.8 million, which is a lot. There's still a bit of wage budget. They won't let me expand it even further right now. It would be nice if I could make it up to 350 or 360 or something. So if the current signings that are coming in, we're getting close to the wage budget already, which is a bit worrying. That is a bit worrying. So I've got to try and make signings that are low on the wage side right now. That does include the committed spending, does include the 17.5 for Lund Jensen, which I'm going to be cancelling. And after these 2 signings, Santini and Vital, I don't think, other than goalkeeper, I don't need any more first teamers. It's all backup players at that point. So they'll technically be lower wage in general. So hopefully they'll let me move a bit more budgets later on. It says the wage budget is high enough already, which is a bit worrying. Maybe once I get closer to the wage budget in terms of current spending, they'll change the tune. But it does mean I can, if that's the case, I can go for big fee players for low wages, potentially, even if it's just for backups or for new gen backups or something. But it's going well. There's a lot of finances there. In terms of fixtures, the season starts on the 5th, so we've got like 3 weeks before the season starts, just less than 3 weeks before the season starts. So I need the first team 11 at least ready for that. We're straight into the Europa League group stages, which is going to be like down here in September, so that's okay. I don't have to worry about too much about that. Yeah, so that's all good. That's all good. We end the season with Porto and Benfica, which sucks, but it is what it is. I'm hoping for a really good season. I'm hoping for trying to push them Champions League spots this season. Maybe title challenge, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. But anyway, this one was a bit of a long video, just to explain everything. There's still a lot to do in the transfers. There's still a lot to do. It's going to be very interesting to try and get the right players in. But I'm happy with what I've brought in so far. I'm really happy with what I've brought in so far. Building a really strong core of mid-20s players in the first team. 24, 25, 26, 24, 26, 24, 26. So, and then also bringing in some nice new gens, and some of them are 18, so they'll become trained at club, which is amazing. But yeah, it's still a lot of activity to do. So I'll be streaming later on today, mid-afternoon start. We'll get the season started, and we'll get the transfer window done. But it's going to take a while. I'm not sure how far into the season or how far past the transfer window we'll get, because I can imagine I'm going to spend a long time finding the right players for the right wages and the right fees. I've got to get this right. This is a big summer. But so far, so good. So far, so good. The Twitch link is in down below in the description. Go follow the channel and get involved in the stream when I stream later on today. Like and comment on this YouTube video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well if you wish. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, or in the stream later today.